Quarks and electrons are fundamentally the two parts of our atomic structure that change most significantly on a constant basis. Quarks are changing from one type or flavour to another all the time, thanks to their gluons. This is called flavour because scientists ascribe strange words to things. Electrons are changing from one state to another on a continuous basis. They move up and down the shell valence of the atom from one energy state to another. They move from high energy to low energy and back again. This is because they absorb and emit photons, which are particles of light. And it could well explain why, when we are feeling bright and we're up, we're considered to be bright and sunny and glowing and beaming and all those other kind of adjectives that we apply to a state of being that is good. On the other hand, when we're feeling down and we're low, we are gloomy and in a dark place, and generally the world is grey. That too is an analogy that relates probably most directly to our photonic state, the way photons are behaving in our chemical and biological makeup. The Reformation process, therefore, does rely to some extent, or is governed by, photons. As particles of light, photons are extremely important, and they live or exist within light cones. And light cones are measurements of light in terms of time. The true mechanism of time, which goes forwards and backwards at the same time, as explained in the retrocausality video earlier on. We have a memory of the past, but we have no concept whatsoever of the future. So we have to rely on a sense of direction, if you like, as to where we're going. This reliance that we have to have makes life often very difficult, because when we are low, it can seem as if nothing is worthwhile. Everything that we do seems to be a waste of time. When we are up, we feel very differently. When we're up, we feel that we're in the right place, we're doing the right things, and good stuff is happening that's beneficial as a result. This waveform that we all ride is very unique to us. We are independent, individual, singular units, or singularities. So the trajectory that we exist on is unique to us, and this reformation that takes place is on our world line alone. We can't affect what happens on somebody else's world line. So if you've got any ideas in your head about changing somebody else, forget it. You can't. What you can do is create an environment for positive change to happen. If you try not to change, change will happen anyway, but it might well not change in the kind of direction that you would like to see. If you work with change and you go with it, then you're much more likely to experience a positive outcome. So change being constant makes it an inevitability. Things are either going to get better or they're going to get worse. They cannot stay the same. So working with that means that the uncertainty of the future that we cannot see doesn't have to be such a bad thing. In fact, uncertainty can be our friend if we use it in the right way, and we apply common sense and a practical approach to making that uncertainty better for us in terms of the outcomes that it provides. The only way we can do that is by working with our own worlds, or our own world lines. Irrespective of where we are, the ability to reform and change and adapt ourselves is constant. So utilize it, make it work for you, and I promise you, you will be very glad you did. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon, and take care. See you later. Bye.